Our thoughts, though, in Melbourne as the #1 ranked team in the world. Since 2017, the U.S. women's national team has been eliminated in the round of 16. They had made at least the semifinals of every edition of the Women's World Cup until this year.
Woke is
ended, but the fight to get there all the way to PKs and obviously not going your way in the end.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. I'm so happy for us that we went out like that, playing the way that we did and, having a ton of joy on the ball. This is like a sick joke. For me personally, I'm just like, this is dark comedy. I missed a penalty. Alyssa came up huge, though, kept us in it, obviously scoring one herself. This is the balance to the beautiful side of the game. I think it can be cruel and just not our day, but yeah, I still just feel really grateful and joyful, and I know it's the end and that's sad, but
The women's national team has just lost in the round of 16 at the Women's World Cup to Sweden in a shocker. The U.S. men's team also lost in the round of 16 at the Men's World Cup. So let's do this. Let's look how this now equal pay scheme is going to play out. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't been following the U.S. women's national team equal pay drama for years, essentially it's a big fraud on the public. See, when it went to court and the financial documents were produced, it showed clearly that not only were the women's national team being paid more than the men's national team, but it also showed that U.S. Soccer offered the women's national team the men's national team deal and they rejected it. Then, when the women's national team realized that they could have made more if they'd have taken the men's deal initially, they sued claiming discrimination. The judge threw out the equal pay lawsuit because the women's team was lying about being paid less, when in fact they were being paid more both overall and on a per game basis. But the women's national team kept the pressure on. They continued to lie and spread misinformation. Eventually, both U.S. Soccer and the men's team agreed to pay the women's team even more money. Remember, they were already being paid more, but now they're going to get even more money. So the equal pay deal was supposed to be simple. Both the men's national team and the women's national team would split the prize money 50-50. Sounds like equal pay. But look at the agreement. The women's team gets millions in benefits that the men's team does not get. Yes, U.S. Soccer is paying the women millions more when you take the benefits they get into account. Here's the fact sheet from U.S. Soccer. And here, buried at the bottom of the page, they try to hide the fact that millions of dollars in benefits goes to the women's national team only, and they just list it as insurance benefits. Look at it yourself. Women's national team benefits. This is not saying both. This is just saying women's national team benefits. You see how they have insurance benefits here? Yes. They're trying to hide the fact that they're paying the women's national team millions more than the men's national team. So let's be clear what this deal is. It is the men's national team splitting all of its money 50-50 with the women, but the women get millions of dollars in benefits extra that the men don't get, as you can see from U.S. Soccer's own fact sheet. This is what they're saying is equal pay. So the men's team went to the World Cup in Qatar, got eliminated in the round of 16, and they made $13 million. But now they have to split that $13 million with the women's team. 50-50. So each team gets about $6.5 million before U.S. Soccer takes out his 10%. So the men's team gets $6.5 million and the women's team gets $6.5 million. But we also have to remember they get millions in insurance benefits that the men don't get. Remember, that's what equal pay is. Pay one side more than the other and claim it's equal pay. Now, fast forward to the Women's World Cup. If the women won, they would have made an extra $4 million, but this happened.
Our thoughts, though, in Melbourne as the #1 ranked team in the world. Since 2017, the U.S. women's national team has been eliminated in the round of 16. They had made at least the semifinals of every edition of the Women's World Cup until this year.
This is how close it was.
Themselves, but the U.S. was up against Vucevic today, and
wow, that's
that
close.
is the margin.
So if the women won, they would have won $4.29 million, but they lost in a round of 16 like the men did, so they only made $1.9 million. So based off the deal that both teams agreed to and US Soccer agreed to, they have to split the money. So let's do it. The men made $13 million, the women made $2 million. We're gonna round up to be nice. So each team gets about $7.5 million before US Soccer takes out its cut. Oh, I almost forgot. The women actually get millions extra and benefits that the men don't get, so we have to account for that somewhere. As, again, it's as noted by US Soccer. Now, do not feel sorry for the women's national team. They are making more money than whichever team wins the Women's World Cup. See, the US women's team has already made $7.5 million and full benefits, while whoever wins the Women's World Cup is just going to get a measly $4 million. So after an insane amount of lies and intentional mis and disinformation, the women's national team got what they wanted: to be paid millions of dollars more in benefits and cash than the men. And have you, the person watching this video, believe that that's equal pay? Now, this team was supposed to be representing us by refusing to sing the national anthem and claiming to be underpaid when in fact they were being paid more. So my question to you is, are you happy that the US women's national team lost? Now keep it real. Part of me, I feel like this is justice, but the other half is sad that the US team went down in international competition. But let me know what you think in the comments section. Remember, I try to read them all. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'm out of here. Peace.